Love my coat dress. It's a lot of fun to wear, and it can be very interesting. So I hope you enjoy this video of my morning regiment on how I take care of my skin. I show you what I do when I first wake up in the morning and start getting ready for my day, and also when I'm getting dressed up for the night. Hope you enjoy this video. Make sure you subscribe if you do. Alright, you guys, so a subscriber has asked me to do a face regimen video, or a regimen video on what I do for my skin. I'm hoping, I don't know, you seen my TikTok video, which will eventually be uploaded to my YouTube channel, on my coconut lotion trial that I've done, and how much I like coconut oil now. So what I'm doing today is, right now I'm having trouble with my face because wearing these masks, we're still wearing masks. When the mandate may be over on the 28th, which will help my face a lot. But she's noticed, she says that she loves my skin, that it's real smooth looking most of the time and very healthy looking. And so she was like, what do you do for your skin? So I'm going to show you at a time when it's not always the greatest, because right now I'm having breakouts. I don't know. See, look at this. And if you can get away with not popping zits, you're better off. But I did actually do that with these. I didn't pop them. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you my routine on what I do to get rid of them, and the products that I use to get rid of them, as well as my face washing regimen. I'm going to show you what I do when I'm in my bathtub, as well as when I'm not in my bathtub, because of the fact that I don't want to do a video when I'm in my bathtub. So which is what I do at night. So I will explain to you as we're doing it, whether this is a morning routine, part of my morning routine, or my night routine. And I'll show you later how I do my night routine probably, but we're going to walk through a few little things that I do for myself in the morning. And then later I will add on a night video, because tonight I will do it different. And I may actually show you how I like to put on my makeup too, and some things I do to try to cover all this up when it's this bad. Okay, so anyway, let's get started. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm taking out some things that I normally like to use. First of all, I want the day, and I'm going to show you what I use, and what I've been using, and to get rid of this, and why I do certain things that I do. Now, even when I was younger and I had extremely oily skin, I didn't like to really wash my face first thing in the morning. I would do something else a little different in the morning. So we're going to do that this morning together. And the reason why is I just didn't want to try out my face too much, although I wanted to get rid of my acne that I would have as a teenager. But you don't want to dry your face out too much. And now that I'm older, I'm learning how to like lotions. I don't like stuff like that, but I've been getting into it. And so for this morning, because we're getting rid of acne, this is some things I've been using. I use natural witch hazel. Witch hazel is a great product for your skin, for your face. The reason why is witch hazel actually shrinks your pores. So what happens when you get acne is you get dirt inside your pores, correct? And that ends up getting down deep into your pore, and then it ends up forming acne. So you want to use things like this, like witch hazel, which is a natural product, toning product. It will get rid it will shrink the pores down, so it makes it harder for you to get them. I don't know how else to explain it. So we're going to start out with this first. Okay. So this is what I do in the morning. To get my day started. And this will be after I finish my workout and I've taken a bath or a shower. So a lot of times if I've taken a bath or shower, I do use a facial cleaning product, which I'm going to show you here in a minute what I use in the bathtub. Okay. And I'm not going to walk you through it. I will tell you how I use it. Okay. Well, I might walk you through it. I'll decide here in a minute. But this is what I normally do when I don't take a bath or shower. Okay, first. So first just start with this. And I don't know if you've seen it. Threw it away too fast. But it definitely had some dirt on there. And then this is actually a Walmart generic brand of astringent. It's probably the non-generic form is Neutrogena. And this is Silic acid acne medication wash. Right now I need this. Okay. So then we're taking this. This gets deeper into your pores. And it's got silic acid in it. So guess what it does? It dries out the acne that's on your skin. Okay. So what I should do is do this video and then give it several days in a row, and then do a very quick clip of just letting you see my face once my acne looks better. Since I'm having trouble right now. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to let this soak in, and I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick something that I use when I do take a shower, and what I like to use and why I like to use this product. And see, look at the dirt. Still getting dirt on here, right? So then we'll do the other side. And what this does is it not only dries the acne up, but it will bubble and get out anything that's in my pores out. And then see, even cleaner than it was. So there you go. So what we're going to do now is real quick, I'm going to walk you through this. This is St. Ives Acne Control Apricot Scrub. So I don't know, depending on the country you live in, you can find anything in apricot scrub. And this is really good for your skin. So I use this two ways. Okay, so sometimes I will put water on my face. And I'm going to show you the dry way. I want you to see why I do it the dry way. I'm going to explain it to you. But this is how you do it the original way. So I use this and I just wet my face down. And then I scrub it in and I'll wash it off. I'm going to try to get it up close to the camera so you can see how grainy it is. It actually has little granules in it. I'll tell you something I love to do with it, because sometimes, you know, I don't care who you are, how young, old you are, you get the dry, scaly skin. You know, like I always get it right in here. I don't know why, but that's always where it shows up. Once in a while it's on my forehead, but mostly it's right in here. So I'm going to show you what I do with this, and you're going to see why I like doing it, because I love it for this. Okay. Right here. Now, I'm just showing you just a little bit. Okay. This is what I do when I have dry, scaly skin. And I want my skin to look nice and smooth, but I'm having problems with, you know, having little problems with the clumping with dry skin. Let's see if I can get it to show really good. But it has little granules inside it, and so it's rough, and it has, so that's why it's scrubbing, because it has little granules in it. It's not really showing up as well as I was wanting it to, but there is granules in it. So what I do is I take this, I do not want my face down, as you notice, and I rub it, and I do little circles right in here, and it's going to turn my tin red. It's just a given. that it will, but then I rub it all over. And I'm doing it dry because this is something that everybody does. Everybody, what you do first when you use any kind of cleaner, face cleaner, you wet your face down first, correct? Now, but if you're trying to do what I'm doing and get rid of any dry, scaly skin that may be attached to your face that you don't like, so that you can get a smooth, baby smooth look, you're going to want to do this at least once a week and see how red my face is getting. Because of because of the granules in it, it really, really does scrub your skin. And it really does remove any of that dead skin. So then, let's rinse it off. My sink ain't working that great, so it might take me a little longer than normal. Now that my face is dry, this is my morning routine sometimes, okay? I'm just adding a little extras in just to give you some ideas of what I do. So then I use this. This is Neutrogena Rapid Clear when I'm having acne issues. And then this is going to be my mirror. I put it on all the spots. And in a few days, this will look a lot better. And I may actually do a video, do an ending clip, and save this and do an ending clip so you guys can see how much different my face is looking compared to what it looks like now. So you can see that it really works. Come on, you. I'm yelling. It's bad when you start yelling at this stuff. An object, right? Because, you know, it really can't hear you. So then I'm going to let that soak in. Okay, so now that that's dry on my skin, it will cause a little tingling sensation on the spots that you put it on. That's just normal. Okay, so then I use what is called Acne Wipeout. I've learned about this stuff just recently because with the mask, I was getting some big ones and really bad on my chin, and I was getting mad about it. So I was like, I got to come up with something. So I decided to try this out. I like it. It's by the Medical University called Acne Wipeout. And I try it. And so it's all day breakout control. There's a night one that I have to put on too when they're bad. And I only use it when I'm having bad problems. So I'm going to put this on. This is the daytime one. And what it will leave is a little white residue on your skin. So if you're going to be putting makeup on, then you're going to be taking it back off later. So here we go. And I probably will show you what I do to try to cover them up. I mean, for women, it's a little obvious how we do it, but just to help you guys, for the sake of somebody wanting me to show my skincare, I will show you. You get to see me looking at my worst. I'm still dressed in my bed clothes, so I apologize. So there you go. That's the first part. Okay, you guys, so let's continue this video. I have a part on Zoom tonight. Right now we're not going to the Kingdom Hall or church. We're still doing things on Zoom, but I have a part to do, so I have to get dressed. So I figured today would be a good day to do this video. And I'm going to show you what I do to cover this up, make it look a little better, and how I do my makeup. And I'm not good with these videos. I'm making them short, so I usually try to tell you a story or something, or talk and say some goofy talk or something, because I don't know. I don't like those fast forward videos, and I don't know. I just like to keep it real, and so that's why my videos are always longer. So I apologize. So first thing we're going to do is we need to first of all is this. Now you remember I put on an acne lotion that stays on all day, and I told you that sometimes it leaves a little white foam light. I think I did pretty good this time with getting on. It didn't do it as much as it does sometimes. So first thing I've got to do is when you are putting on fresh makeup or anything like that, you want to make sure you remove all of that from your skin before you start your makeup regimen, or it makes it look oily and not good. So I'm going to use the Witch Hazel again, and remember why I said before, I do it because it closes your pores and shrinks them. Okay? Because you want to try not to let too much makeup seep down into your pores. It's not really healthy for your skin to do that. Because it's crazy that I'm the age that I'm at, and I still have zits. So that's good though in a way, because I still have oily skin like a teenager, but I don't like it because I'm supposed to be past all this. So like, come on. Like when you hit your early 30s and older, you shouldn't be having any of this trouble anymore. So anyway, so the first thing I do is I do that. So just give me a second. We gotta let it dry. So then this is the second thing that I do. This is great if you have some weird chance you get a weird red rash on your neck, part of your skin you don't want to show, or, you know, red bruise, I don't know, anything that's red, that's unsightly. This is, you want green concealer. You want to put a generous amount on the spots. Yes, I know, I look horrible today. But we're going to try to make myself look a little bit better for the camera. What do you think? You think I'm going to get it done? Okay, so let me let this sit. I'd say for about 2 minutes. So here we go. Then you want to, and just nice, easy, gentle circle motions until you get all spread out. But you want to make sure it stays on thick on that spot. As you can see, it already looks a little lighter. You're not noticing it as much. Again, circle it so that make sure it stays blended and nice and thick on that spot. And then you kind of take your fingers out and spread it out. Voila, it's already looking better. This is going to be the test. This one's going to be hard. It is actually healing. It's not bumpy anymore. It's flat like a pancake, but because I did what I did, it's taking longer to heal. And it's also going to be the hardest to cover. And it's doing pretty good. It doesn't look red anymore, guys. So I think I'm doing a good job so far. Okay, so this is a hint. This is what you do. And trust me, once you get all your makeup on, that green does not show, that's left behind. You'll see what I mean as we go. So don't be afraid of the fact that it's still got a little green there, but see if you rewind just real quick and see what it looked like before I put this on to now, you will notice that there's definitely a huge difference. Do you see how much red do you see right now? Okay, second thing is you use a makeup primer. I don't always use this. I'm not a girly girl. I can be a girly girl when I want to be, but I'm not a girly girl. So learning, I just recently in the last year since my mother-in-law died, inherited all her makeup about, it's been 2 years ago now, and learned how to use her primer. She buys the expensive stuff, and I cannot tell you the brand name of this, but if my sister-in-law watches this, I bet you she could tell you because she knew all these because of her mom and living at home with her. Okay, and so when you use a primer, this is what it looks like. You are going to put about this much on your finger. And, oh, I forgot to dab that in. Okay, so you take this right here. That's about all you want to use. It's very oily. And what it does is it smooths your skin out. I'm watching it to make sure because I might need to put a little extra concealer on after doing this. I'm kind of paying close attention, and I have no idea what that line is that keeps getting in my tablet. Okay, so I'm just going to barely put a little bit more on right here because I want to get my nose covered with it too. And I'm watching. I will add a little bit more of the green concealer if I need to. Then I take it and I just very gently smooth it. I'm very picky. I put it on more makeup than you realize I do. But I want to look very natural looking when I'm finished. I don't like it to look cakey. I don't like it to look like I've actually put makeup on. The only thing I like to be thick is my eyeshadow. Okay? So when I do this, I'm very, very picky how I do it. I'm checking. It still don't look too red, so I think we did okay. I can always put a little extra on. Eye primer. I don't know if you notice I have bags under my eyes. It runs in my family. All the women in my family end up having problems with really dark circles under their eyes, and it's a pain in the, and I hate it. I hate it because it makes me look like I'm tired or not feeling good. And I don't like it. And I wish I did not inherit that from my family, but I did. This is actually, I don't know if you can read it. Got the name still on it. So I think it's called Becca. Becca is the name of this eye primer. So I take a little bit right here. Sorry, I didn't show you, but I just take a little bit, dab it right here. Now, once I get this primer on, all of this has to set for 10 minutes. So again, I'm going to come back to you. And then rub it in. Just gently rub it in. Make sure you're covering all underneath your eye. I don't know if you're noticing a difference already, but it does help. So we'll come back in 10 minutes. Alright, you guys, so now that that's done, the primer is now dry. I don't know if you can tell how my face is starting to look. Anyway. Then, I'm still not finished covering up stuff. So then I apply regular liquid foundation on all the spots I just covered with the green concealer, because you want to bring it back to a natural skin tone. And that's what you would do for bruises and things like that too, that you use the green concealer for. Okay. So it's just a hint if you ever have problems like that, and you can do with it. I'm going to put it a little thicker on the spot. Now, I let that sit for 2 minutes, and then we're going to finish the rest of it. Okay, I already rubbed it in, and as you can see, it's looking pretty good. I do it the same way I do the concealer. I kind of go in circles, rub it in and out until I get it smooth everywhere. I'm listening to Spotify, guys, so it has commercials. I don't pay for it, so because I don't pay for it, it plays commercials. So I'm sorry for the commercials in the background. But now I'm putting the foundation on, and liquid foundation on just everywhere, and not just my spots. And I think this is like a little weird little brush thingy, but it works. That's all that matters. Right? Gets the job done, and that's what we want. Okay. So then after I do this, I rub it all in everywhere, and I put it with my hands nice and even. So then next, I use a brush about this size, and I'm not finished. I actually put on another powder foundation. Blow on it because I make sure there's no excess on there, because I don't like that. Like I said, I don't want my makeup clumpy. I want my makeup when I'm done to look very natural. And a lot of people don't realize I actually put on so much makeup when I do a full thing of makeup. Now, when I do this for work, I don't take time for the primer and all that. I just throw on a little bit of foundation. This is the foundation here, and some eyeshadow, and I go. And right now, I don't even do that because we're covering our faces up with masks, so I just put on eyeshadow. So, anyway, I'm only worried about my eyes right now. Okay, then I use this. This is by Estee Lauder, and it's like a glitter foundation. So what it does is not really super glittery. Don't know if you can see. But what it does is it just kind of gives you the healthy glow. And I like it because it's light, because I'm fair-skinned. I consider myself to be fair-skinned. And so my mother-in-law's foundation, most of it is a tad darker than my natural skin color. So I like this because it brings it down an edge. Back down to where my natural skin color is. And there is my foundation. And I don't know, but as you can see, my blemishes are covered up pretty good. You still can see them, but they're not like standing out like a sore thumb like they were. Okay. So then I put on my blush. This is Estee Lauder. My mother-in-law, most of the stuff I got is, the makeup I'm wearing is from my mother-in-law, who passed away some time back. And I'm weird. I know you're not supposed to reuse makeup, but I just keep using it until it does something weird to my skin, and then I stop it. So then I take it and I do this so it's not too thick. Now, if you are like me, like some women out there that don't have a natural chin bone line, which I do, you can make one yourself by just doing this line right here. And then you can take it down from there. And it kind of makes it a little bit more pronounced. I don't really need to do that, but for the sake of doing this video, and once you do need it, I'm showing you. You follow your cheekbone, and you just bring it down. Now, with me, again, natural. I don't like it not being natural, so I do a little extra rubbing around my cheekbone, since I've done it that way this time. And voila. Then I take the lighter one and I just gently brush it over the top. And again, what does it do? It takes down the brightness of this notch. So again, it's a little more natural looking. And wash is done. Okay, so there's how I do my face. So do you want to see my eyes? I'll show you my eyes real quick. Here's what I like to do. I take it in steps. I have hazel eyes, so my eyes either turn green or they turn brown. And you can see when I wear darker eyeshadows and things, my eye color usually changes to brown. So I usually stick with neutral eyeshadows. And so I do like to wear black. I will admit I'm kind of a goth girl, Victorian goth style girl, which my husband puts a stop to that. He doesn't like it. So very rare do it, but man, if I could, I wouldn't do it all the time. So what I'm going to do is, because of that, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to start out with this right here, and I'm going to use my bigger brush, and this is going to be all over from the top all the way down, kind of like a, you know, your start out color, primer color that kind of makes the rest of your eye color pop. And I'm letting you guys see what I do when I'm trying to dress up. I thought it'd be more fun. So there's that. Okay. Next step is going to be my main eyeshadow color. And today I'm actually going to put on a little bit brighter on top, just gently. So I'm using this, and it's got sparkles in it. I don't know, you probably can't see. Oh yes, you can kind of see the sparkles. Okay, and I'm just very lightly, that means I just barely touch the eyebrow, brush into eyelid, and then blend it. Okay. I'm going with a liquid eyeshadow today. This is actually one that I got on clearance, and I don't think you can get it anymore. But it's called Color Tattoo. And it's Eye Chrome by Maybelline. I just felt like it would match my dress. That's why I'm using this color. And when I use liquid eyeshadow, I love liquid eyeshadow more than the other. Powder eyeshadow doesn't go on as thick. So that's why I like liquid better. So tonight, since I really want it to stand out, because I'm dressing up, I'm not going to work. I'm going to work. Generally, I don't put on my makeup this thick, because I'm not trying to fix myself out to go out anywhere or do anything special. I'm just... Okay, so whenever you do liquid eyeshadow, you need to let it set on each eyelid for 60 seconds with your eyelid closed. Okay? So now that that part's done, we have to do the rest. So normally, what I do is I take a black eyeliner and put it underneath. So after the eyeliner, for fun, if you want to make your eyes look bigger, here's a tip. You're going to use, this is what the white eyeshadow is for, that comes in your kits. You're going to take it right here and gently put it on your eyeliner line right there. And this will make your eyes look bigger and make them stand out. Okay, so then normally after that I take green eyeliner, because again I like my hazel eyes to stay green, and I put it here, right above my eyelashes. But today I really don't need that because I'm wearing green eyeshadow. But so you guys can see what I do, I'll see it. Okay, so I'm going to try something different today. This is gold liquid eyeshadow. So we're going to try an experiment together today, because I've never done this before. My first time trying it. Here's the brush. I'm going to take it very gently. All the way across, and give myself just a little bit of gold glitter eyeliner look. There we go. This is what it's looking like so far. So let's finish it up. We need mascara. Yay. Here comes the fun part. Okay, I've been using Voluminous by L'Oreal. I use the Blackest Black. I love it. There's different types of Voluminous. You watch for the brushes and decide which one you like. I always like the curved brushes because I have naturally curly hair, which also makes my eyelashes naturally curly. So it just fits on my eyelashes better when they're rounded. And this is going to have a clump on the end, which is going to make a mess. No, not allowed. Okay, here we go. And my eyes are wanting to blink, so this is going to make it even more fun. So I have to watch and make sure it doesn't do something weird. Okay, I always keep dipping it back in. I spin it as I bring it out. It gets the excess off. This is the only part of my makeup that I don't want to look natural. It's only, one thing I like people to notice my eyes before they notice anything else on me, because that's the first thing I notice on other people. So therefore, I make sure they always stand out. Makes sense, right? That's what you want. You always pay attention to first on other people. That's kind of what you want people to notice on you first. So I really make sure that people can see them, that they make a statement. And what I like about this brush, if you noticed the second round of putting it on, I use the back of the brush. Why do I use the back of the brush? It has little prickly things on the back of it. Let's see. Can you see the difference? It's the front. There's the back. And the way it smooths and the way it has those on, it separates your lashes as you go. That's why I love this brush. Last thing you want to do is you separate your lashes. Once it all dries, I use this. All done. Alright, all finished. So whatever you do, keep moving, keep eating healthy, don't give up. I'm not sure if I'm going to add to my live stream that I'm going to do tonight, or I'm going to keep that as a night routine and do it separate. So I think I'm going to do it separate because this was too long. So make sure if you haven't seen my live night routine, night regimen, skin care routine, that you check it out. Whatever you do, keep moving, keep eating healthy, don't ever give up, and have a wonderful day. I hope that you enjoyed this. I did this for a subscriber, and I'm sorry it took me so long, but I finally did it. Thank you for all your support. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Check me out on my TikTok, my Instagram, and my Facebook page, please, because I need all of your support and help in order to keep my channel growing, and I need the watch hours too. So I'm getting close to 1,000, so help me out, everybody. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. And check me out on my Instagram, my Facebook, and my TikTok. Have a wonderful day, everyone.